Hey there guys, I am the Six Machine and welcome back to another Warhammer video. This is going to be a super quick one because a brand new model has been announced and revealed, and I'm just going to be honest with you, this may well be one of the most incredible models GW has ever made. I just absolutely adore it, and I also really hope this kind of sets something of a precedent for future character, HQ, and special event models going forward, because to celebrate the 35th anniversary of 40k, which as an aside is also kind of scary in itself, being 35 myself, 40k has been around as long as me, and it has been pretty much a part of my life for nearly 30 of those years, so it is quite scary to realize that 40k is 35 years old. But to celebrate that milestone, there is Warhammer Day coming up on the 8th of October, and that is going to be celebrating the years gone by with a load of nostalgia and old models and reveals and that kind of stuff, I assume, and also showing a few of the cool things that are coming up for 40k in the future. But the big reveal that we got today is this brand new commemorative mini, which you'll be able to pre-order from the 8th, and this thing is just glorious. It is stunning. It is so unbelievably cool. It's titled Bayard's Revenge, and what it features is an Emperor's Champion of the Black Templars stabbing his sword into this mighty prone orc. And it says it's a knob, but I do think that narrative wise we should be calling this thing a war boss. He looks fairly big for a knob, and he's got that big power claw. So for me, in my mind, this is a war boss, not a knob. It adds a bit more gravitas and like excitement to the diorama. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call this orc a war boss, not just a knob, because I think it just makes the whole diorama that much more exciting and cool. And just the model itself is mind-blowing. Everything about it is just mind-blowingly cool to me. I love, as always, the design of the Emperor's Champion. I think it is a great model. I love his determined, brutal look on the face. Even the orc itself is just so well crafted. It looks genuinely like, maybe for the first time ever, it is feeling a real sense of fear and pain as it gets impaled on that stunning black sword. It's based on the artwork you can see on your screen now, and it's relatively loosely based. Like, it doesn't look exactly like the artwork, but I think it is a really good, really faithful recreation and reimagining of it. So I think that is another huge win for this model. It's a great design, it pays homage to that original artwork, and it is just all round unbelievably cool. On a personal level, I'm kind of hoping that maybe with a bit of trimming and chopping, you could fit this into some other chapters. Certainly an army like the Dark Angels would absolutely love to use this kit as a centerpiece HQ, but I do think that genuinely, if you play Marines, or if you just play any army and enjoy painting, you are probably going to want to grab this just to paint it up and have in your collection, because I've said this before, it truly is one of the coolest little dioramas that we have ever seen. What I also really hope is that going forward, if this thing does sell well and proves to be really popular, that maybe we will see for those special event minis or those anniversary minis or store openings, maybe even just generic HQ models, they will have a slightly larger base and have a bit more of a narrative story encapsulated in it, because for me it just works so well for HQ models, having that extra bit of detail and design and work go into the overall model itself, not just the character, but also the base, the design, the story that it tells. It makes those models stand out so much more and look so much more inspiring and eye-catching amongst the rest of your army. And that really, as I said in the video yesterday, is a big deal for me. Having HQs and characters that stand out and look heroic and like the Space Marine heroes that they are meant to be is so important for me, and this model is just a perfect example of what I would love to see for all HQs. I mean, not even just Space Marine HQs, but all HQs to have that bigger base, bigger design, more sort of story and narrative work put into them instead of just being on a blank base. I think that is such a cool idea and way to make those characters and make those models really stand out. As you may be able to tell, I am a really big fan of this. I will 100% be picking one up, and I do really hope this is a good sign of more outlandish and inspired designs to come. A Primaris Azrael in a cool diorama pose would for me probably be the best thing GW could ever do for the Dark Angels, short of bringing back the Lion. But I think every chapter, every army, every faction even would really love to have some more unique, slightly more detailed and larger ways to show off their awesome HQ and character models. So GW, if in some small chance you are listening to this, more of this please. Dante, Azrael, Ezekiel, all of them. I just want HQs with these over-the-top designs like this one. But that is it for today. As I said, I am really rather excited about this, but as always, I want to know your thoughts. Do you like it? Will you be picking one up? And what other characters would you like to see get this more diorama-inspired base size? Let me know down in the comments below, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more Warhammer content from me, but until next time, I'll catch you later guys.